Parashat Vayetze, Perek Lamed, Pasuk Kafbet. Torah says, "Vayetze Elokim et Rachel, Vayishma Leha, Elokim Eftach et Rachmo." We know that Yaakov Avinu gets married to Leah, to Rachel, and Rachel does have children. And Torah says, "Vayetze Elokim et Rachel." Hashem remembers Rachel. Hashem remembers Rachel. Everybody says, I remember myself. I went to my Rosh Hashiva and I asked him that, what happened to Rachel? Rachel gave over the Simonim and almost she lost everything. She lost all of the Shevatim. She was the designated wife for Yaakov and lost everything. On surface, it looks like that Rachel gave over the Simonim, the signs to Leah, not to embarrass Leah, because Yaakov knew that Lavan might trick him. Therefore, he gave over signs to Rachel to designate Rachel, to know that, to detect that's Rachel, it's not somebody else. And Rachel, not to embarrass her sister, gave over the Simonim to Leah. And the things goes by, and she gets married to Leah, and then gets married to Rachel. And finally, Torah says, "Vayizkor Elokim et Rachel," and "Vayiftach et Rachmo." Rachel was Akara. She didn't have any children. Hashem says, "Remembered Elokim midat hatin Rachel," and gave her children. Now Rashi says, what did Hashem remember? Rashi says, Hashem remembered her that she gave over the Simon. See, a lot of times in life, we think that if we do something, we give over Simoni. You were stupid. Why did you do that? It's your right. You are entitled to that. There is the word of entitlement. You are entitled to everything. It belongs to me. I don't want anybody else to have. Here, Rachel gave over her husband to Leah. A person has to be a lady to understand what does that mean. A man cannot understand what does it mean to give your husband to another lady. Now that's why the Midrash says when HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to save Kahal Israel, to have Rahman, to have mercy on them, Avraham came and davened. Hashem says, and I said accepted. Yitzchak came, Yaakov came, wasn't accepted. Till Rachel came, Rachel says, what did they do? They went after another idol. I gave over myself. I gave over whatever that I had for my sister. I brought my, the second wife home by my hands, not to embarrass her. No, please, Hashem Avraham. Hashem says, Rachel, I cannot not listen to you. Your tefillah is accepted. Therefore, that's Rachel, and that's the Rachel that becomes the zechut forever for Kahal Israel, and Zachel would be Zachel to children because of this thing that she did. If she wouldn't have done it, she wouldn't have children. She would have shared in Kahal Israel. Somebody gives, she gets. Somebody gives, gets. That's the philosophy of Judaism. That's the philosophy of Torah. Now, Rachel becomes pregnant and has a child. She calls the child Yosef. Vatomer Asav Ephratim. Vatichla Shemo Yosef Lemor. Yosef Hashem li ben Acher. Hashem should add to me ben, and not ben child Acher, another child. But Chazal say, what does Acher mean? Ben Acher. Simple meaning means another child. But Chazal say ben Acher means it should be Acher. Acher means strange, means foreign. Now, here, Rachel is asking to have another child, that the second child should be foreign to the first child. Every mother loves that the children should be together, harmonious brothers. How come Rachel here she's asking Ben Acher? The Midrash says Rachel was a Navi. She had prophecy. And she saw that the Malchut of Israel would be spread up. Yehuda would be one Shevet, and all other Shevatim. At this point, Rachel felt bad for Yehuda, felt bad for her sister. She says, that's not fair to my sister, that the Malchut should be only one. She begged HaKadosh Baruch Hu that my other child should be foreign to Yosef. Not to go after Yosef, to go after Yehuda. That Yehuda should not be alone. Here we are, the mothers of Kahal Israel. See how much mesirut, how much devotion. She could have thought, what Hashem wants is going to happen. Why should I differentiate between my children? Why should my children go after Yehuda? My child should support Yosef, Malchut of Yosef. But but it says ben acher, because once you are working for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, once you are working in Malchut Hashem, you are not selfish and self-centered. You think about everybody, and you want everybody to have. Once somebody wants that everybody should have, HaKadosh Baruch Hu would bench him or her to have everything. Rachel would not have any children, but since she was Moser Nefesh devotion to have for Leah, she got children also herself.